Hi, this is Mugdha Pradhan. You're watching me on FitTak, and today we're going to talk about something that's creating a lot of trouble for people up in Delhi and North India about the winter air quality, the health issues that arise out of that, and what can you do to really help yourself. Okay, so this is a yearly phenomenon now. From the time I've been practicing in India, I've been seeing that year on year, and it's getting worse year on year. But every winter, because of the burning and then because of the smog and like Delhi's unique location, winter becomes like a gas chamber for most people in Delhi, and it's really, really hard to breathe. What it leads to is a lot of respiratory issues, and that's something that we're going to talk about. Okay, so see, if you're going to be breathing air that is highly polluted, it's going to be very, very hard for your body to deal with that pollution. It is going to show up as symptoms of like either cough or cold or something like that, because that's your body's way of telling you that this environment is toxic for you, get out of here right now. But most of us don't have that luxury of quickly leaving the environments that we are working and living in. So what can you do? One, make sure you're taking in a lot of protein, because protein is something that helps your body's immune response work really strong, work really well. So protein in the form of eggs and meat and chicken and seafood if you're getting good quality seafood in Delhi. But eggs and red meat and chicken is really good for protein. The second thing is cut down any other sources of inflammation, because your body is already struggling with one stressor. Your body is already struggling with the toxins that come in from the environment. You do not want to trigger more inflammation from any other sources. So food is like one big source of inflammatory compounds. If you're eating a lot of processed food, if you're consuming food that's fried in seed oils, if you're having a lot of sugar, if you're having a lot of food that have additives and preservatives in them, these are going to stress your system out. So cut out inflammatory foods. We've also seen in our work that for people with respiratory issues, when we cut dairy out, even if it's raw, clean dairy, when we cut dairy out, they actually do much better. So dairy, processed foods, sugar and seed oils is something I would ask you to leave. Do eat a lot of colorful fruits and vegetables, more fruits, because fruits don't have the anti-nutrients that vegetables have. Fruits give your body a good supply of the right kind of glucose, and fruits have a lot of antioxidants and minerals in them. Antioxidants are going to be super useful for you when you're combating the distress, or when your body is experiencing the stress that's coming in from this smog itself. So berries, all your brightly colored fruits are really great. What else, right? Where else could inflammation come from? If you have an underlying chronic infection, something in your gut, or maybe you already had a respiratory or a virus that's not been going away. Could be like a fungal issue. So any kind of underlying infection is going to make the stress of this smoke and the poor air quality much worse for your system. I would then recommend that you do a really great broad spectrum antibiotic, not the allopathic one, but like a herbal one. Any good broad spectrum antibiotic would then bring down these load of infections in your body. And in fact, that's what we recommend to our clients also when they show up, like if their WBC and all of these markers are off. Of course, like the most important thing to do is like really get a good quality air filter, air purifier at home. When you're sleeping in the night, you do not want this dirty air going into your body. So get a good quality air filter, or an air purifier itself for your home and your workspace. And there are a lot of plants that clean the air. So things like your snake plant, I can't remember the exact names, but you can look up, you can just like Google air purifying plants and load up your room with these plants, because what these plants will do is they'll absorb these toxins, the smoke, and they'll just create cleaner air for you. So plants are really great at cleaning air, and get them in your bedroom, in your workspace, or where you're going to be spending most of your time. What else? Activated charcoal helps in absorbing a lot of toxins, so you could take that. Generally, like just avoiding, even if you're going to be outside in like traveling, you need to step out of home, then a good quality, not the mask that we used in COVID, but a good quality like a face mask with air like you get these really industrial grade air what is that, nasal masks with filters inside them. So get one of those. They'll really help you breathe better. um, and things like Jal Neti, this is a practice from yoga, which is basically you do a nasal flush with saline water. That is also a good practice because it will cleanse a lot of these volatile organic compounds that might be sticking to your nasal passage to like through the mucus that might be creating more and more irritation in your nasal passage. So Jal Neti is a good practice. Getting plants, getting air filters, eating good clean food, getting in antioxidants. And one of the best antioxidants I've really seen in my practice is something called as glutathione. So you could, unfortunately, you would not get it over the counter. You'll have to pick it up from one of these online e-commerce websites. But a good quality glutathione would really be useful in helping your body just detox all this stress that's coming in from the poor air quality. I hope these tips help you guys, because it's really disheartening to see that air, which is such a basic thing that we all need to, like, we can live without water and food, but we can never live without air, right? And to experience that itself not being available in the right kind of quality is disheartening. So just see if these tips help you, and wishing you really a lot of good health in the future. Thank you so much for watching this.